pleased to invite you to Michael and my home to talk about President Obama and what his presidency has meant to those of us in the LGBT community. For a little bit of background, Michael and I have been together now going on 30 years. And in 30 years, it's amazing the opportunity that we've had to watch the world change. It is amazing how a committed group of people, a committed group of activists who don't give up, who keep pushing and pushing and pushing, can change the world. But the work's not done as the passage of Prop 8 proves. The work's not done as we see children bullied, as we see children commit suicide, as we see people get beaten to death, as we see people still lose their jobs. And that's why, in my opinion, re-electing this president is so important, because clearly he stands with us.
The naysayers want to diminish the significance of that marriage license in our lives. But even at 20 years, when we had that ceremony, it changed our lives, it changed our relationship. And it's really important for the rest of the people in this country to understand just how important that is to us, to affirm our relationships in that way.
My husband and I were married during that brief stint with equality that we had here in California. It was a wonderful day. When we met, we never thought of a civil union or anything as an option for us. When we met, marriage was the only option we knew of. And we were so proud in the president's comments the other day about supporting marriage equality, because it said it evolved from his personal relationships. It evolved from really getting to know us in your office and in your workspace and in our families.
Even if we get married, there's still more support that we need to gain from our community members. And the way that the president made his statement and explained that his position had evolved, that he thought that civil union was enough, but he realized that it wasn't. And so I appreciate the opportunity to make the statement and to share with you the importance of supporting President Obama, because it is the best chance we have for our community.
I feel that a Mitt Romney presidency would be a step back for the LGBT community in two major ways. It would be a step back in terms of the discriminatory policies that will be written into our laws. And secondly, and perhaps more importantly, in the long run, is taking a step backwards and changing our culture.
I feel that with Mitt Romney as president, he's not going to be looking out for me and my family. And that's why it's so important for us to support President Obama and make sure he gets reelected. Because I fear for me and my family if Mitt Romney becomes the next president of the United States.
We are real people. We have real families, and we deserve to live real lives, all of us equally.
There will be, and there are very many positive and exciting things for this president to run for re-election. But in our community, talk about promises made, promises kept. So this president's passage of hate crimes and revocation of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and his refusal to defend the Defense of Marriage Act, and his support of marriage equality, those are exciting things for young gay people.